Hello everyone, this is Jacob with AgileDad. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to address a topic that is actually near and dear to my heart, and I know a lot of people have struggled with as they're working in their organizations. Do you have this problem? I think you just might. Let's talk about how things get prioritized in your company. If you're looking at this in your Agile projects, how should you be prioritizing? There's many methods for thought here. Let's look at a couple of them specifically. You'll oftentimes see the high, medium, low category, right? Where you're looking at this from a business perspective. High means that there's significant high amount of return as far as increase in customers or increase in revenue. Medium would be a decrementing value, and low would be there's some type of low amount of residual value that potentially comes from that. That's a very common way that teams try to approach things as far as prioritizing things within their Agile projects. And product owners look at it from that perspective to be able to see how can they be very successful. One thing that's oftentimes missed though, when we look at high, medium, and low, is we oftentimes attribute that to what the customer really believes needs to be done. In looking at it from the customer's perspective, they believe everything is always a high priority. And if you let them go ahead and actually tell you that something is a high priority, or you give them the ability to do so, you will never have anything that falls below that high priority. So how do we change that? How do we change the mind frame? The piece that is oftentimes neglected as to how we go ahead and prioritize our projects is this. How do we truly identify whether something must be done, should be done, could be done, or we would like that particular piece done as far as features are concerned? When we're looking at it from that model, oftentimes referred to as the Moscow model, we have to identify what do those really mean for our product. The must-have features, those are the pieces that are the deal breakers. This is something that will make someone go to a competitor, or will actually make them stop using your product. Those are oftentimes the first things that get prioritized. Those must-haves that have potential high return for you and or your clients. You then have the should-have things. Those are the logical extensions of those must-have features. It makes sense that they would be there based on the core pieces that are part of your product. Then you have the could-haves, right? Those are oftentimes the desires that it would really be nice to have those things fit in there. Maybe we would like to go ahead and do them. It could have these features. Those oftentimes get cut, okay? So if that gets cut, let's look at the lowest level, the would like to haves. Those are very interesting because if we say the could haves are going to get cut, what about the would likes? That would oftentimes lead you to believe that the would likes are going to be pulled out altogether. But I'll tell you, that's the wrong way to go ahead and prioritize. The would likes are oftentimes the things that the stakeholders talk about the most. It's the eye candy. It's the things that catch their attention, or it's the things that you really want to go ahead and actually show them that you're listening to what they are suggesting so you can go ahead and move forward. So let's look at this very specifically. If you go must-have features or must-have requests that have some type of high level of value, those go first. I think everyone agrees with that. The next ones that come in should be what? What do you think it should be? The would-like features. The would-like features end up being either high, medium, or low in priority or value for our organization before we ever move on to the should-have features. Those then become the logical extension. After we've listened to our clients, they know that we're listening to them, and then we eventually get to those could-have features. When you have that type of balance, it shows that we're getting the right pieces out, we're listening to our clients, and getting true value out of each sprint and release. Your combination of sprints and releases should have many different aspects of priorities, but if you're not including the would-like features as early as possible, it's not going to keep growing your user base or your client base to be able to have some success. I heard this from an executive not too long ago. I want to get out to market as soon as possible, and when I have those cutting-edge features that someone really wants to have or would like to have, I need to be first or second to market. If I get beyond that, if I become third, fourth, or fifth to market, there's no way I will continue to be relevant. So make sure you look at it. The must-have features that are actually high level of priority, then start hitting some of those would-likes before you start going down further for the should-haves and the could-haves. So what do you think about that? How do you prioritize things within your company? Is this different? Is it the same? How is that going to help you to go ahead and get the right types of things done and out the door sooner than later? Feel free to go ahead and share some details in the comments, or send us an email at learnmore@agiledad.com, and we're happy to go ahead and actually talk to you further, or you can actually give us a call at 866-94-AGILE. The person that will answer the call, or that you can leave a message for, is either a certified trainer or coach that you can speak to with our organization, and we're happy to see what we can do to help you and to further that discussion within your company wherever it needs to go. Good luck, and we'll hope to talk to you soon.